MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Soft liner towards short. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, that everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. McCutcheon retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
A guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And solid contact there as this ball is banted high in the air out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto, a winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That's inside. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it is on 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Grounded to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Barrios features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Two out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The The 2-2 one more time. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eddie Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Dickerson on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Belted high in the air out to left. Dickerson going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First offering on its way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And it's quickly 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Rolled slowly to first. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hoskins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Gene Segura standing in. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
No outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Corey Dickerson. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a perfect 3 for 3. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Line towards center field. Kepler is there. Let's see if they test it. But it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands
Batting
inside
up.
that ball, stay
The
square
pitcher,
as long as possible,
Carnage.
and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Aaron Nola, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. He pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Number 2 is there, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, number 2, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped straight up. Here comes Dickerson. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hitting.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in. One and one to Jason Castro.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
One and two to the Twins catcher. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Jose Barrios. And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Castro leads off second with nobody out. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
the batter, number 11.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In his career, Cruz has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2,
Now
right?
batting.
You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, he got away with a changeup there. 3-1 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Minnesota leads this one 4-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
And now Bryce Harper. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kepler's there for it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Real Muto is off at first with 2 away. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The left fielder, number
So now
31.
time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. He's got it. And no shot to recover on the throw to first. And there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches. And that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
In now, Scott Kingery. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike 1. Kingery is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece.
You know, D-Roll, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. On he pops it up. Sano in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 3 runs already home here. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's set the 3-1, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and 1 strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 offering. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 4-4. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 2. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Dickerson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
So striding forward now, Jason Castro. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3 through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so It'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
That's a ball.
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, we're tied at 4. Mitch Garver will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Mitch Garver.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Shot toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. One down. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Grounded to third. Kingery's there. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Tyler Duffy, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Hoskins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batter, the shortstop, Gene.
At the plate, Gene Segura. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0. And he pops it up. Gonzalez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters.
The batter, the left fielder.
Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The third baseman,
Hey, not
number 4.
a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Standing in now, Scott Kingery, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Last time through was a base hit. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Now batting, second baseman.
Grinding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
In now, Aaron Nola, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Dickerson on second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 5 and the Twins 4. So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz as we are all tied at 5.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. No outs, nobody on. The 1-2. Hit to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 1/2, all even at 5 apiece. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The center fielder, Andrew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 3. Right.
Striding in, Bryce Harper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. Sano takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All tied at 5 as you take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Adam Morgan is on to pitch from the bullpen now.
Adam Morgan.
Digging in, number 2. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Baseman, number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1 pitch, and he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Settling in now, Jason Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 0-1 on its way. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in two places at once.
Number 24, C.J. Cron.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that is through for a base hit, and the move to the bench will pay off handsomely, and the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
First pitch on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Harper is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. In now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. Harper has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. He's set. The 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins will put this one away, and the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for one. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. The Twins are in front, 6-5. Sam Dyson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Sam Dyson.
Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Digging in, Gene Segura. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. Lifetime against Sam Dyson, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. This one remains close. It's 6-5. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So digging in now, Miguel Sano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. The 0-1 delivery inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ball game. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point.
Gonzalez.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Twins lead it 6-5. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kepler's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The pitcher, number 46, Adam Morgan.
Number 40 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 40.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
2 out here and a runner at second. Is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jose Alvarez.
Standing in, number 2. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Number 2.
From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. 3-1. Here it is. this is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The catcher.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 2 for 3. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that misses 1-1. Two and 1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now here's a swing by Castro as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they open up an 8-5 lead. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Jonathan Scope will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Max Kepler will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage
now
with
batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
In the air out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Jared Hughes takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Jared Hughes.
Eddie Rosario will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Comes set with the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Scope at second. Cruz at first. 2 out in the inning. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lays off 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Here's the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two out, bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with the 1-2. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
To first. Hoskins gathers it in. He'll come to the plate with it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Twins 9 and the Phillies 5. Number 19 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For Minnesota, number 19.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Nope. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here.
Ball.
2-2. The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Flips it behind his back. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
And low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Philly down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 1-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Twins used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Tyler Duffy is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.